to our travels. So, as we all know, traveling internationally right now is kind of difficult. So instead, we are taking a trip to explore our beautiful country. And so we will be passing various sites along the way. We will eventually be making it up to South Dakota, where we will stay for a few days and check out some monuments. So glad to have you along. We are in Kansas, for reals. So we're not in Kansas anymore. We are in Kansas. But we just passed the Oz Museum, which is kind of fun. But here's my first tip of this trip. If you are planning a cross-country trip, I highly suggest to download 2 apps. The first one being Road Trippers. It is great. It has a lot of, it literally will show you where you are on the map and then all the things around you. It will show you restaurants and like fun things to do and whatnot. And then the second one is, especially if you're going to take a road trip, I am not sponsored by them, but I would also highly recommend that you get a AAA membership. With that, you can download the AAA app and get a TripTik. Now, when you're looking at Google Maps, and then you're looking at Road Trippers, and you're looking at AAA, take the roads that AAA Road Trippers is telling you to take, because if you do not, you will wind up on a toll road and paying $30 when you didn't know it was a toll road. If both things are telling you to go a different way and it's really not that much of a difference, I would definitely suggest following it. But you live and learn, so now we know. And we're getting to pass the Oz Museum, which we wouldn't otherwise. So.
And Evel Knievel Museum too.
Oh, and the Evel Knievel Museum too. Yep. Woohoo! Yay! Hey guys, alright, so next pro tip, if you're driving down I-70 and you come across anything that looks remotely like civilization, stop and get food then, because you may never get it again. However, we just, we're past Topeka, right past Manhattan, Kansas actually. I'm not entirely sure where we are. We're at exit, I don't know, something. Anyway, we passed this massive military base, which was absolutely beautiful. And then right after it, all of a sudden we came into civilization, and they literally have everything. But more importantly, they have this really cool barbecue joint. And the smell in here is spectacular. They also have a cute little patio out here, but it's blisteringly hot. It's like 93 degrees right now, which is crazy. And I'm sorry, my hair looks like a hot mess, but you can see what a cute place this is. It's absolutely adorable. So it's called JC's Barbecue. I think Barbecue and Brew or something. So definitely come check it out. Here is our meal. And then here is the meat that came. Pork, brisket, ribs, baked beans, and fries. Woohoo! Hey y'all, so we have not made it yet to our first destination. We got a flat tire on the side of the road, and so we are waiting for AAA to come and fix said tires for us. But in the meantime, I was totally freaking out because there's nothing more well, okay, let me back up. So first of all, after we finished eating, we went to a gas station, and there were these really like shady looking guys that were like kind of checking out the truck or whatever, and they were from Colorado. So every horror story that I've ever heard, I was like, this is not okay. Well, no word of a lie. Not even a half an hour down the road, the tires blow, and I was like, no, they're coming. They're gonna kill us. They're gonna steal everything. Like, yeah, I was terrified. So that was freaking me out. Anyway, the fact that David said we had 2 tires that blew. So one was fine. We have a spare, obviously, but the other one we didn't. So anyway, we wound up eventually gimping it down after long, arduous process to a rest area where we are now sitting waiting for the AAA guy to get here. And we have been here about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours now. So there's that. So I just wanted to keep you apprised of the adventures. But as we were gimping it down, because we were literally at the top of a corner of a hill when we realized what had happened. And so we literally like just tried to come down. David's like, we're gonna kill the rims, we gotta stop. So we stopped, and you know, there's my MacGyver husband changing the freaking tire in the middle of the highway. Because what else are you gonna do? And he was like, we can make it, this is the bad one, but we can make it with the other one. Let's just gimp it down. So we did, and we pulled into the rest area, and just as we were getting close, all of a sudden he's like, there's somebody following me. So there was another car behind us, and we couldn't see what kind of vehicle it was. Like, it was white, but we couldn't tell if it was like a police car, truck, whatever, because our car's very dark and very tall. So we pull in and get out to see who it was, and it was this, like, when you think the most stereotypical Oklahoma or Kansas type, Cornhusker type sweet boy that you have ever met in your life, him. Boots, you know, baseball hat, the whole 9 yards, and a big huge dually truck. He was like, was just coming to check on y'all, and he was like, I've been in that situation more times than one. He's like, I've got my dad in the car too, and he's like, he just taught me that if somebody's broken down on the side of the road, that you just make sure that they're all right. And he said, I know what it's like to be in a place that you don't know. And he said, I saw the Kentucky plates, and you know, do you need me to call somebody? Do you need a ride somewhere? So just, it was like, oh my gosh. And Dave was like, restored your faith in humanity? I was like, yes, entirely. So here we sit, and he is still convinced we're gonna press on to our first actual stop in Colorado, but we don't know. We'll see. We might just stop and stay at a hotel, because there's a really nice hotel like right down the road. We could just stay there, but I don't know. We'll see. Guys, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. We still haven't finished putting on these tires, and basically what they did was repair the two, but said that we definitely have to get the other two changed, because these roads, no, I'm not kidding when I tell you that we saw at least 4 people who were broken down on the side of the road, every single one of them with blown tires. There were at least 4 or 5 trucks who also were sitting on the side of the road with blown tires. These roads are awful. I mean, they just are like full of potholes and whatever, and so apparently it's a thing. And so there are the belts on the 2 tires that are remaining are like not good, basically, like they're whatever. So now we're just praying that we make it to the hotel. That's the big thing. So now get that to worry about. Yay! Adventures!